Hey everybody, how's it going? Probably should have cut this video a little earlier, but other things were happening. So there's a clip, and I'm going to show you the clip of Kamala Harris with their talking into her earpiece at somebody. For those who don't believe that she doesn't wear one, or didn't wear one, or couldn't wear one, or whatever whatever you feel like believing. But yes, she looks right at the people that are talking to her, points to her ear, and says, "Wait a minute." I mean, it's a clear indication that somebody's telling her something. So whether she was telling the person she was talking to, "Wait a minute," why she was trying to hear what they were saying, or she was telling the earpiece, "Wait a minute," why she was hearing what the person that she was talking to was saying. But either way, whatever it is, she was acknowledging the fact that she was wearing an earpiece. Okay, so that kind of tells me, I mean, I did some looking around. That kind of tells me that, she is willing to wear an earpiece. Now, I did do some looking around, and I think I spoke this before about the German company that, they neither denied nor confirmed the fact that it was one of their pieces. So people are saying it's something from somewhere else, whatever. It doesn't matter, because we're never really going to know the truth no matter how you looked at it. And, you can say whatever the hell you want to say. But if you're voting for Kamala Harris, then you're part of the problem, because you ain't part of the solution. Because that woman is 100% Marxist. And I said this before, and it cost me some friends, which if that's how they felt and they did that, then they're really not my friends. But they were claiming that I was being a little bit too aggressive, and that, the Democrats are really not that way. Well, it's kind of funny when the whole Democratic Party, well, majority of them, start saying, "Hey, look, you're going too far," and if you want to do look at some stuff up, Obama said it himself when he turned around and he said that the left is just pushing a little bit too far. Now, you're really pushing it a little bit too far when you turn around and you start trying to take shots at the former president. Now, you guys have got to turn around and take responsibility for what you did. Nobody in the conservative party, Republican Party, whatever you want to call them, right-wingers, turn around and call for an assassination of Biden or anybody in that administration. No, none. Zero. Zilch. No one turned around and said in this, if you see one of those Democrats out there, to get in their face and make them do this and treat them horribly and spit on them and, abuse them or whatever you want to call it. Nobody, not one. Nobody's ever gone to a rally for Trump and was jumped, spit at, thrown stuff at, degraded, threatened. None. Zero. There might have been a few fist fights. I'm not going to say that didn't happen. There could have been some brawls, but it's usually in a self-defense manner. And I've seen videotapes of it where, you leftists that are out there and, want to attack us. MAGA. It's like, I just don't understand. It's just, make America great again. Who doesn't want to make America great again? That is a great slogan. It shouldn't have to be treated as a weapon. You know what I mean? Because it's not. We're not, because we like America and we say let's make America great again. Doesn't make us bad people. Build back better. Hey, okay, that's cool. Build back better. So you want to build it back better. Okay, so 16 years, 12 years underneath the Democratic Party, 4 years under the Republican Party. You want to build it back better. Well, that kind of tells me that you guys screwed shit up. That you're going to build it back better. But if you're going to build it back better, then you should have started with Trump stuff, because not for nothing, he had some good policies, and we were going in the right direction. As soon as Biden took office, it was a shit show. It was a mess. It virtually destroyed our country within years. The border, inflation, the wars. He's look at what he's doing. He's feeding both sides of the war. He crushed our oil. We were doing great. We were actually energy efficient by ourselves. We were under our own control of our own energy, and we would have been okay. What does he do? He closes the pipelines and starts buying oil from other countries. Why? Why were you selling off our reserves? Why? No need to. We have more oil than we can shake a stick at. This turbine wind crap, it's all bullshit. They break down, they turn around, and they have to get tossed away. They're not biodegradable. They don't break down, so it's a mess. You can't. What do you do with the parts? And guess what? It still takes fossil fuels to make them run. Bet you that you didn't know that, right? Fossil fuels to make it run. So they're just destroying us. But the thing is, you need to go look at her. This is the biggest thing with me. Kamala Harris is a freaking lunatic. She is. Everything when she's talking, she's telling you straight out. But you guys are not paying attention to it. Her core values. That's what you're going to look at. Please. I don't care about anything else that you think she's going to do. Look at their core values. You don't go 4 years with Biden as the vice president saying, ban this, go for that, take away this, take away that, do this, do that, and then wake up the next morning because Biden was a feeble old fool, and you knew about it, didn't say anything about it, watched the man deteriorate. Now you're being picked. How is this? Nobody liked you when you ran against Biden. You're a puppet. They know it. You're not in control. You're never going to be in control. They're going to constantly tell you what to do. You're a nothing. But your ideas are a socialist. And for those that want to do this, NWO, the New World Order, what do you think that's all about? That's why they want you there. They don't want you. They want you there because they're going to use you. Why hasn't Biden been Article 25 yet? Why are we giving Zelensky more money? $800 million? Really? Why? Why does he need more money? Stop funding that war. Stop it. We need to protect Israel. We need to go and protect them big time. Hamas is not the place, the people that you want to be supporting. We're supporting Hamas and Israel at the same time. Why? Why are we doing that? There's no need for us to be supporting both of them. We only should be supporting one, and that's Israel. We should be standing by Israel for many, many reasons. One, it's the foundation of our country. The Christianity, the beliefs that about God and country, and that Israel is the chosen land. Whether you want to believe it or not, that's a fact. It's the Bible. Now, here's your problem, and I'm going to say this once, and I'm only going to say it once, and it's not racist, and it's not derogatory. Everybody views God differently, okay? I'm not all about that Allah stuff. So that kind of stuff is a little bit off key. I'm talking about just for amongst us Americans. Now, the whites believe that God was white and Jesus was white. So be it. There's people who think he was brown. So be it. You know, we're going to view God or Jesus and this is what it said, that man was made within God's image, okay? So if God's image to me is white or European, then fine. That's what it is. If your opinion is African American, fine. That's what he is. It's not about color. It's about faith. Now, Kamala Harris has no faith. She doesn't even have a color. She's jumping on from one to another. You know what I mean? So I don't understand if you people are seeing this or not, but you got to pay attention because the woman that you're trying to get elected is not the woman you want. Everybody's telling her what to do, what to say. Pay attention because it's in here. It's not coming here, it's in here. Because what's in here and what's out here is two different things. So when you have politicians that do that, they'll be like, okay, you know, I believe in this, and this, but that's not what I'm going to go after because I'm going to go after this, that, and the other thing, then we have a fucking problem because I'm going to go after what she really, you know, I'm going to go by what she really thinks. So if her core value is to abolish ICE, defund the police, open borders, healthcare for everyone, including illegal immigrants, free housing, or whatever they're going to do. I mean, there's like a list. Just go look. She talks about abortion. Now, this really burns my butt because you cannot be a devout Catholic or a devout Christian or a true believer and believe in abortion. It just doesn't happen. You can't take a life. You can't say I'm a true believer in God and Christ, but you're okay with taking a life. And if you don't believe a fetus after 2 weeks, if it's gonna, 2 weeks, it's still a life. It doesn't have a heartbeat yet, but it's still a life. But if you believe that fetus is not a life and that you're okay with taking it, then you're not. You don't believe in God. Because that's not who God is. Now, it's not my business and it's not my concern to say if it's dangerous, if it's health concerning, it's whatever it is that they should carry it. It's not my business. It's not my place. That's going to be between the girl and her doctor and her beliefs, and that's the way it should be. So I mean, I kind of got away from what I was talking about, and I'm gonna have to figure something out because I think I went a little bit overboard on this subject. So Harris in her earpiece, watch for the video. I'll put some other stuff up. Peace out. Love you.